absolutely rustling a finish. You can take me now. I have seen it all. Balotelli, Aguero.
Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast. Love you. Go ahead.
Just start the thing.
All right, so we have a special episode today, a different episode. APL, major football leagues around the world have run their course. We have all our champions from the top 5 leagues in Europe, and we are here to talk about everything. Okay, EPL does finish tomorrow. All the games are at 1:30 a.m. tonight. So Monday morning. We do film on Sunday, of course, as you all know. But most of everything's sorted except for relegations. There's 3 teams battling for 2 spots. It seems like all 3 of them want to go down.
Yeah, literally.
I swear, but let's see how they go. We'll talk about everything. So we're going to start off with the EPL review of everything that happened, all the big games that happened across the past week. We start off on Monday. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0. City literally playing their reserve grade team.
They literally played no one.
Told the young kids go have a run around.
Stretch those hamstrings.
And that they did, man. That they did.
They
Yeah,
ran
they
around
did.
and they still built Chelsea.
Ortega, up until that game, still hadn't conceded a goal in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Julian Alvarez scored for Man City. Man, easy run of the mill game, bro. Like they played a lot of their youngsters. They played his name escapes me, but I forgot his name. But he's a very good player on the left wing. Excuse me. Chelsea,
They're
bro.
they're badly.
They went in on that game. They played their full strength squad and got absolutely embarrassed
by the
reserve grade
By
team.
the youngins.
Bro.
Like, I think that was our reserve grade.
Yeah, it was like the kids
Yeah,
haven't
but
played a
that's
single
what we
game.
always talk about every week. Their depth is just too much for a lot of teams.
Yeah, it's very good. But this is the youngsters, bro. These are the kids now
It was
that are
under
coming
23
through.
squad,
Yeah,
literally.
this is the team coming through their junior system. Like this is the system that they put in place when that oil money came in, and it's time to pay it off, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to pay off.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. The next game after that, so Newcastle 0, Leicester 0. So what this does is, right, Leicester are now safe from relegation.
Yeah.
All right. They've also given United the chance to go 3rd spot and jump Newcastle.
Which they did they not?
Okay, we'll talk about it. Yeah, they did
Don't
eventually
skip
get
the
there.
pile, mate.
Okay, so because this game was on Tuesday,
Yeah, yeah.
right, so we didn't know at the time. All right, Newcastle needed a point to secure Champions League spot, and they got the point with a 0-0 draw against Leicester. All right, so I think the Post had a fucking workout that game. I think that was the game. If you go watch the highlights, I think
I was
both
pinging
teams,
it.
bro, Newcastle hit the post I think 4 times.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah, it
pinging
was
the
the
post.
bar challenge.
The Post fucking
They
saved
were bored.
the Post is the reason why United still is in 3rd right now.
It's the
Bro, they had
upright challenge.
so many times they hit the post, they hit the upright. It was crazy. All right, and then we move on to City 1, Brighton 1.
That's good.
Okay, so Phil Foden starts in his first game in a very long time,
Yeah.
scores, and then I think it was like 8 minutes later, and Ciso,
Yeah.
who for some reason
love him.
only scores screamers,
Yeah, he does. I love him.
refuses to score anything but a screamer.
Just launches.
Bro, this goal, it's unbelievable. Have you seen it? Bro, he hit this ball, and we were arguing about it yesterday. If you had 3 keepers in net, no one was
Yeah,
saving
no
it.
one will say. Yeah, definitely.
Bro, it
He
was
hit it sweet. It was beautiful.
You can't hit it
Yeah,
sweeter.
yeah.
You
That kid knows how to hit a
The
ball.
way it
like-
fit in as well,
100%.
it just like
curled it, hits the side netting first. Ortega, like I just said, at that point, the Chelsea game had not conceded a single goal. It took a fucking perler to finally get him off his.
got it on safe.
Yeah, to finally get him off his first game without a clean sheet this season. All right, and it ended City 1, Brighton 1. Brighton officially in a Europa League spot. Fucking what
They
an
deserve it.
accomplishment
They deserve it
for Brighton.
this season.
What an accomplishment! A team who 2 seasons ago were battling hard trying to stay up in the Premier League.
We've
to-
said it week in, week out. They have been so fun to watch this
Yeah,
year.
they've been very
Hopefully
good.
they keep all their players. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's a hard thing. But
Yeah.
last season they finished mid-table, which was massive for them. They were very happy. Everyone was like, "Fuck, what a performance! Good job."
I think going into this season, they will retain a lot of players going into the next season.
Yeah.
But after that, they'll lose.
I feel like Casado's leaving. I feel like the CDM, he's been
It's
fucking
too
on
good to stay
fire.
there. It's too good.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
Matoma, I think, has one more season.
I
in
think
him
Matoma stays there one more season. I think the striker, I forgot his name. fuck.
That's why I
Hang on
was going to
seconds.
bring him up, but I forgot his name.
I forgot his name. It always happens to me. I've got their names here before the podcast. If you talk about it off camera, I remember his name. But as soon as that thing gets turned on,
Yeah.
gone out of my head.
Okay.
All right. He's probably got another season in him. So they've got a few more seasons in him. But like players like Lewis Dunk who've been there, fucking in the trenches with them, and now captaining that team to a Europa League spot, fucking incredible,
Big raps.
incredible. What's it called? Achievement. So well
Hopefully
done.
they do well.
Well done to
Next season
Brighton.
as
Well done to Brighton. I
Oh,
really
they
do
will.
hope.
Yeah.
I
Like
really
in
do
the
hope
Europa
they
League
do.
and everything, I hope they do.
I hope they do too. But again, now they're going to be in Europe, squad depth, all of that. They're going to start worrying about that. And then we'll move on to Manchester United 4, Chelsea 1. So this game, being a United fan, I woke up, watched it all. It was very back and forth. But the difference between the two teams is Chelsea cannot finish, have no midfield. They've got one player trying everything. So we had Casemiro open the scoring. It was his second game in a row that he scored a goal
What a
for us.
season he's had too.
He's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
For me, he's been
Probably
the stadium of the season. The only reason I edge it to Rodri just because he's been suspended twice. He had missed a lot of games through suspension. So that's the only reason I give it to Rodri. But if he played all year, I think we have a better season. I don't think we finished first or second, but I think we have a better season.
100%. The games he's lost because he was missing.
Yeah, 100%. That's what ruined us. And it was all his fault.
Yeah, I know, the red card, wasn't
He
it?
loves
Red
getting
card.
a card, mate.
Yeah, he loves it. I think he's the most red card player this season.
Yeah,
so
he loves it.
yeah, so he scored 2 games in a row now. Martial scored a fucking beautiful goal. That was the Casemiro no-look chip to Sancho, who just brings the ball down under his control, beats his defender and just rolls it into the path
Yeah,
of
because of the
Martial.
Chelsea was stunned.
Yeah, bro.
He looked offside. I thought he was offside
Yeah.
too. Even the commentators.
I
Yeah,
like-
no, but the way Sancho, if you see the replay, the way Sancho makes his run is he's running diagonal, and as soon as the ball's chipped, bang, he straightens up, alone in the box. But that defending is, you've got to see him making that run.
Of course you should. Yeah.
You've got to see him making that run. And they just completely left him unmarked, controls it, Kepa runs out, and it's just passes it across the goal, Martial tap in.
For a backup player, I feel like Martial's very underrated in your team.
Nah, I don't rate him.
Not very underrated, but he's underrated. I like him.
Listen,
But
he's had his
he'll do his
opportunities
job.
this year.
He'll
He's
do
had
his
his
job.
opportunities this year, he didn't take it. That's my criticism.
even one
Because
of the-
Rashford has been out for a
Bro,
long
one of the
time.
chances he stuffed up as well. He touched it too hard and went flying in front of
Yeah,
him.
it happens all the time with him.
Like it was just one touch finish, but
I like him, but he's got potential.
he's all right.
He's
man.
got
He's
potential.
not a
The guy's
game winner
like,
for you.
what, 25 now.
Yeah.
Fuck, where's your potential? Show me it.
Well, he was amazing when he first.
He
joined.
had it, but Mourinho destroyed his confidence.
That's what I'm saying. If you can go back to how he started with you guys.
Yeah,
then-
Mourinho destroyed his confidence. When Oli came in, he sent him out on loan to Sevilla, which done nothing for him. He went worse at Sevilla. He's had an all right season, but he's not United.
No,
He's not what United need, but he can.
I feel like if
Get to
a
that
team needs a striker and they sign him, he'll be decent.
Yeah, but it depends where.
Or a left.
Like if you're a good team, you're not signing Martial.
Yeah, no way.
No, not a good team.
No, like if you're a West Ham, you go for Martial.
Chelsea.
Yeah, oh Chelsea, thank you. All right, and then we had Bruno Fernandes. So Bruno Fernandes scores a penalty and then walks up. As soon as he scores it, looks at Kepa and goes, "Why are you talking shit for?" All right, and then like bit of a scuffle breaks out between the United and Chelsea player.
One player.
It was literally the whole United squad, and there's one player for Chelsea
He wouldn't shut up.
taking them
Literally
all on.
wouldn't shut up.
Enzo Fernandez.
He wouldn't shut up.
But he's the only bloke that tries for them. He's the
But what
only
he
bloke.
shows-
He's the only bloke that has heart on the field for them.
The
He's
other Chelsea players
only
are coming
bloke.
like touching him.
Bro, they
and
didn't
Enzo's
do
walking
shit.
up to him and shoving
Bro,
him.
Enzo Fernandez was in there by himself pushing everyone.
It shows you where their heart is at.
Yeah,
They have no pain.
no one else.
nothing.
Bro, they came in like when the fight, like
just
when
trying
the,
to stop
when the
it,
scuffle
that's
was
it.
off, when it was finished. I'm like, bro, this guy's out there. Like, I'm a United fan. I'm watching. I'm fucking screaming, hit the cunt.
Yeah.
But still, like you see, you go, fuck, that's hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Bruno walks up to his keeper and does that to him, and the only person that steps up for him is Enzo Fernandez, who honestly is a one man playing 3 roles in that fucking club.
Literally.
Kante's injured, man. He's injured, and when he's been fit,
He's not the
he
same.
hasn't had match fitness. He's getting on.
He can't do much.
Ooh, yeah. So Kante's been injured, and when he's back in, he hasn't been played. All right, so please don't unsubscribe. So Chelsea look. There's a lot of problems.
It makes us all happy, mate.
100%.
Fuck Chelsea.
100%.
That's exactly right.
Rashford scored the 4th. Fucking Fofana, who a 70 million pound signing
What sort of
from
pass was that?
70 million pound signing from Leicester. I don't know what it is with centre backs popping off at Leicester, then getting sold to big clubs,
And going down here.
and then going fucking downhill.
Because they look good at a shit club. We always know
Yeah,
that.
maybe, but
Like Harry Maguire
Fofana's
looked
good. Fofana's good, but bro,
He'll get there still.
he had a shocker, man. There was a few times where, like he brought down Fernandes for the penalty because Fernandes absolutely he nutted him and then ran around him and then he just clipped his heel, and then the Rashford goal, he just passed it to I think it was Sancho, passed it straight to Sancho to Rashford, and the
No, it
Rashford
was a really bad pass.
Smacks it in.
yeah, like so he shot it, hit
Lucky
Kepa,
goal,
and then he
yeah.
tapped it in. But I'm watching that team and I'm going, fuck me. Then João Felix comes off the bench, scores a beautiful goal.
He's a good
Beautiful
player.
goal. But
He
at that
doesn't deserve
point,
to be at that team.
it was in the
I like
90th
João
minute.
Felix.
He should have, like we always said, he should have went to Arsenal. But,
He should have. He should have gone to
and
Arsenal.
they probably would have won the league too.
But that's on him as well, man. That's on João Felix as well. He could have said, fuck this money that they're throwing at me. I want to go try to win a league.
But that's the problem with players these days. They don't care.
Yeah, it's about
That check
money.
is more important to them than the
But
club.
he's gonna go back. He's gonna go back to Atletico after his loan deal's done.
He should.
He'll probably get sold. I don't think he'll go to Chelsea because it's not what Chelsea needs. Because they've got the exact same player there, just a shitter version of him in Havertz. You need a fucking striker.
Yeah.
Go get a fucking striker. Sign a striker. Like Osimhen's there. I don't know. There's heaps of strikers. Osimhen won't go there because fuck the Champions League. I don't know how they're going to attract people.
Yeah, it's
They're
gonna
going
be
to have
a
to
hard
throw money. They're going to have to throw
They've
money
got
to
money.
sign someone. They do. But they've fucking already thrown a lot. You got to watch our financial fair play as well. So it's going to be rough build for Chelsea, man. It's going to be a very rough build. And they've, what's his name's going to be the coach, a former Tottenham coach, Pochettino. He's signed on as head coach for
Oh,
Chelsea
has
next
he?
season. Yeah. So that's official.
So Lampard.
Yeah, no. That was never
Nah,
gonna
Lampard's
happen.
always going, isn't it?
Lampard's gone.
Yeah, that was
You
never
don't give him
gonna
a second
happen.
chance.
That was
Well,
never
they
gonna
did.
happen. But
Well,
they,
do it, get
no,
it
they
pumped.
brought him
Yeah,
in just
just
as a caretaker.
interim.
Yeah. So Pochettino has a big job ahead of him. He has got a lot out of teams that. So with Tottenham, they killed it. They never won a trophy, but he killed it with them with the team they had.
He achieved with them.
He achieved a lot. Reached a Champions League final with them. Went to Bayern, won a league. PSG, won a league, got sacked. But do I think it's the right coach for that club? I don't think it is.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I feel like they needed someone with a
Half a brain.
not half a brain. Pochettino's a good coach, but I feel like you need someone that's hard on.
Yeah.
Someone that's harder. But you can't go back to a Mourinho. You can't go back to Ancelotti. It's been there, done that. But anyway, so that win for United moves us us up into third. Okay, with the game coming up all at 1:30 tonight. All right, it's all we need is a win to guarantee third spot. I'd love to finish third. I think we've been the third best team in the league. I honestly do believe we have
On
been.
and off.
So yeah, we have been on and
It's
off.
a few draws and losses.
Yeah,
Like
and-
the
and-
Arsenal loss, like that shit. Like
Yeah,
that.
so the Arsenal lost in the 90th minute. Yeah, there's a
That
few.
hurts,
There was a
yeah.
few dumb ones. A few shit
And
games.
a few
Our
that
for and
Harry
against them.
Maguire fucking.
Yeah, when it's like we've had a lot of injuries as well. A lot of injuries. So yeah, our for and against was fucked. Like we conceded 6 against City, 4 against Brighton.
7 against Liverpool.
Yeah.
What
Talking
was
about
sad
Liverpool?
comment there
No,
Talking
just
about Liverpool, so this means
bring up for and
Liverpool,
against.
Liverpool guaranteed Europa League where they belong, where they always should be. They're not a Champions League team. Okay,
No.
he's won it once, well done, or twice.
Big whoop.
Good job, hurrah! All right, back to where he's fucking belong. All right, Europa League.
Brighton.
That's where they are. That's where that's where their ceiling is. Klopp, fucking get rid of him. It's
Jurgen.
done. Get rid of Salah. You guys are shit.
The run's done.
By the way, I just fucking hate
I
you.
went on a rant.
All right, I'm just joking.
Rant on a
All
rant.
right, so Liverpool do get Europa League. I do think next year they're scary. Like Guardiola came out and said they asked him who do you think's going to be your toughest competitor next year. And he said Liverpool. He said Liverpool's a team that I'm scared of still to this day.
I believe it.
I believe it as well.
believe
I think Liverpool, they had a shocker this season. I think they're going to sign Smart.
They're gonna come back. Yeah.
They're going to sign Smart. I don't think they're going to give a fuck about the Europa League because Klopp's already won it with them. They're not going to give a fuck about it. They're going to focus on the Premier League, and it's going to be a much tougher season
Next
for
season,
all
yeah.
those teams. Even
Yeah.
though Arsenal and City were there the whole year they were there, there's going to be, I think United will be up there.
It's
I
going to
think
be a fucking
Liverpool will
close
be up
top
there.
4 race
It is.
next
It's going to
year.
be.
Next time.
It's gonna be very interesting season next season. Very interesting season.
Hopefully Brighton win it straight up.
All right, and
I'd
then
love to see it.
let's we move on. So we'll go from the top of the table all the way down to the bottom. Everton, Leicester, Leeds. Oh no, I thought Leicester was clear from that draw. No. Okay, Everton are in 16th. Leicester are in 17th. No, sorry, my bad. Everton 17th, Leicester 18th, and Leeds in 19th.
19th.
All right. If Everton win, 100% done. They get. Here you go, bro.
Thank you.
All right. If Everton win, 100%, they're clear. They're safe. If they lose and Leicester win,
They're safe.
they're safe. Everton go down for the first time in the Premier League history. And if Leeds win and Everton and Leicester lose, then Leeds go up. Everton and Leicester both get relegated.
I think Leeds and Everton are going down.
You think so?
I think Leicester's going.
I think Leicester and Leeds. I think Everton are playing Forest, which is the easiest
But
matchup.
Oh,
Everton
they've been
have
winning.
been-
They've been winning lately, haven't they? Have they not?
So they were in They were in the bottom three. Now they're
Fighting for it.
just outside of it. So they have been playing. They've been picking up some points, but I do think they have the easiest matchup out of the three games.
Yeah, but you never know what happens with soccer.
You
man.
never know. You never know, and it's going to be very exciting. They're the three games that I have my eyes on. Them
Yeah.
three games because top four's done, top six is done. We know who the champions are,
Yes,
and
we do.
we got our relegation
Yes, we
battle.
do.
What's happening? Sure.
I just said yes, we do. We know who our champions are.
You didn't know how he said it?
No, yes, we do. Like, he's been going on for 1 year. Literally 1 year. He jumps on a bandwagon and, I don't know, starts talking.
Don't hate. Don't hate.
Oh, don't bring up. Okay,
Don't
Hale's
hate
worse than
because,
him.
bro, you gave up on United halfway through. If you watch the previous podcasts where he talks about United, yous. No, it's never us. It's always you when he talks to you about United.
And listen, it's his Premier League team, but he's through and through Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
that's
I know
his
that.
team.
I know that.
Yeah.
I won't argue with that.
So,
So in that case, I'm a champion as well.
That's fair. So who's not a champion here?
no, we won the
They've
Carabao
won
Cup.
something.
Okay.
Everyone wants the Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
It's the
I'm sorry.
biggest
I'm disappointed
competition
with
in the
it.
world.
Isn't it?
Why would you say that? Say City will win it. Say City will win it. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why he's on the other side of the
Correct.
camera. That's why he's on the other side of the camera. Fella.
All
The
right.
curse of Steve.
So
The title
yeah,
curse.
so that's the Premier League done and dusted. We're gonna go through just in a bit our play of the season and a bunch of different things that we're gonna give our thoughts on. We move on to the Bundesliga, which was the last league
Bunda.
left. You had
don't have Bunda,
Borussia Dortmund.
Bundesliga, sorry.
Bundesliga.
You're throwing me off.
Alright.
Stop.
Borussia Dortmund had the title, set sealed match, just match whatever Bayern do. If Bayern draw, you get a draw, you win. If Bayern lose, you win. If Bayern win, you win the league. Simple.
What do they do?
They bottle it. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say that.
That is a bottle. That is a fucking bottle. That's what you call a bottle job.
Yeah.
Fucking Borussia Dortmund, you had one job against Mainz. Against fucking Mainz. And they missed the penalty in that game.
Yeah.
They draw
Was it
2-2.
Bellingham?
Bellingham
No.
didn't play.
No.
So
Who missed the open goal then?
No,
It
it
looks
was a
like
penalty.
Bellingham.
It was a penalty.
Yeah, but there was an open goal that was missed as
I
well.
don't know. I didn't see it.
He looks like Bellingham.
I didn't see it. Probably Adiemi. The striker?
Oh, yes, maybe, yes.
I think so.
Maybe,
But,
yes.
bro, fucking, there was a penalty as well. I can't remember who missed it.
I think wasn't it?
Royce? I can't remember. But penalty was missed in that game. It would have been 3-2. He's win the league. Fucking the reign of dominance finishes. 11th straight title. Bayern Munich beat Cologne 2-1. Man, it's
The way, you know
Happy
what?
days for Billy.
The way
It is,
Bayern
it's
still
good.
celebrates when they win a league title, it's actually like,
no, bro. They have to, bro. You're playing.
Yeah, I know, like-
you're playing 38 games in a season.
of course, I know.
It's fucking so hard.
But the way they were watching it on the phone and listening to the crowd
Yeah.
was
Nah,
good. It
it
was
was
good scenes, good scenes.
Yeah, it's
Big
crazy,
things.
especially when it comes down to the last day. So,
Oh, he didn't expect to win.
and what's crazy is, bro.
He didn't expect to win.
Well, it was there, but they had to just play.
Dor-
They had to do it.
I knew we were going to win that game. I didn't know Dortmund were going to
We're gonna
lose
draw,
that
yeah.
game.
That's what I'm saying.
So even that game, but Musiala, who, in my opinion, what is it, under 18, under 19, the best,
Oh, yeah,
let's
yeah.
say under 20. He's the best under 20 player in the world right now, 100%. Musiala is...
Isn't he? I think he's the one that won it for us.
Yeah, he scored
Yeah,
in the 89th
was
minute.
him,
But
yeah.
Musiala, just in general, once in a generation talent. Honestly, he is going to be that next crop of midfield that the world is going to be in awe of. He is such a gun.
Well, it's about time we get something like that.
In what, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but this generation's ending. The next
Yeah,
one's coming
that's
through.
what I'm saying, like-
and he's stepping up. So you got him, Pedri, Jude
Pedri's
Bellingham. You've got Gavi, but even Phil Foden if you want to go there. But he's striker. I'm talking about
Midfielders.
Yeah, but what you got with Musiala, I think, is fucking something special. And he comes out 89th minute for a fucking kid under the age of 20 come out, score the winner in the
league.
89th minute.
He'll end up signing for an APL team.
No, bro, he's at Bayern, bro.
It's German, bro.
Fucking Bayern
Yeah,
Munich,
but-
bro. It's one of the biggest teams in the
Well,
world.
if you're German in a winning Germany team, why would you go?
Yeah, but
Money.
if he's gonna,
No one cares about the
there's-
league.
Bayern has
No,
money.
no, no. It's
Yeah, Bayern
different.
does have
There's
money.
football. It's a bit different. But listen, if he's gonna move, he's going to Real Madrid. He's going to Barcelona. You right?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't know my
it's not
phone.
my phone.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
know.
I didn't know my phone was up there. Sorry,
Oh, my
guys.
phone's you too. Put it away, bro. That's cool. All right. So yeah, Musiala comes out, gets the win. Like I said, Bellingham didn't even get a minute in what's probably his final game for Borussia Dortmund.
Oh yeah, Real Madrid, here we come, huh?
He's gonna go Real Madrid. They're gonna build that Galacticos team again, and they're gonna go hard. They're
They
gonna go
always
hard.
do.
They're gonna have a midfield of, listen to this, Bellingham, Camavinga, and what's his name, Tchouameni.
Germany?
I completely forgot about your money.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's
Bro, Real
it's
Madrid
gonna
just
be
keep
rough.
fucking.
You know,
They've got
imagine,
money
hey,
for
just
days.
imagine
It's
they
the
put their
biggest team in
finger
the
around and get
world.
Mbappe as well. Just imagine.
It's the biggest team in the world. That can happen. It's a
That's what I'm
fucking
saying, it can
possibility.
happen.
It's a possibility, and they've done it before. They've done it before.
And honestly, I hope they do because we need a team like that in the Champions League
no, I don't want that.
to push City up.
Well, Haaland's going for to Real Madrid.
Well, the last time, yeah, that's.
Because I honestly don't
as
think,
well.
like, if City win it this year, I think they will go back to back if someone doesn't pull out the thumbs.
Well, Arsenal. Sorry, not Arsenal. Fucking Real Madrid are gonna go hard.
Yeah.
They're gonna
They
buy,
did-
especially with the
that's
season
what-
they had. No Champions League, no title,
no
no La Liga title. They're gonna go hard. So I'm gonna move on. Talk about the top 5 leagues. Okay, so EPL, Manchester City. We're gonna just quickly talk about every champion in each league. I do think City is the best team in the world right now. Okay, they wholeheartedly deserve this. Like even when they were 8 points behind Arsenal, they never gave up. They never stopped. Come on, bro.
There's no
I'm
point.
looking straight at you. and
I
you're
know,
looking
but there's
down.
no point in me talking because then they're gonna be like, oh, this bloke rambling on. I'll let you do the talking.
Okay, stop drawing then.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What the fuck are you drawing?
Just for work tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Didn't know you were a cockmonger.
You drew a 3-headed penis.
All right. So City, okay, best team in the league,
100%.
in the world, I should say, the best team in the world. Still in the FA Cup final, they've got that to come. Still in the Champions League final.
Which brings me to: do you actually believe United will beat us in the FA
do.
Cup? How can you say that?
I really do. I just feel like we're
Listen,
gonna
the
beat
last time you were this cocky
When
What
was
happened?
when was the last time I was this close?
in Malaysia, you're walking around, shoulders up, cocky.
Hey, you shouldn't have won. He's won. Congratulations.
Yeah, don't say you shouldn't have won.
All right,
They
whatever.
won.
He's won. Whatever.
We were the better team on the day we were.
He's were. All right, I'll give it to you.
All right, the last time you were that cocky,
But
They are playing out of their
But
skin
the
right
city
now.
you
They are, 100%.
the city you versed when we were in Malaysia is not the city you're gonna verse next week.
the same as United.
United.
That's on Tedesco.
Ah, fuck. That's a dangerous signing.
Nah, listen, I do think we're gonna win. I do think you guys.
I
are
don't
gonna,
think so.
I think you guys are gonna lose the Champions League final as well.
Do you?
Yeah, because
only because of the
there's a
curse.
Croatian.
Don't worry about the Croatian.
There's a Croatian, bro.
I reckon City go in cocky as hell and lose.
Look, something has to be done about next week because him and Ammar Ashrafi, wallah this, wallah that, you aren't gonna win. So if we win, I need some sort of
I agree. You're right.
something.
I reckon if City win, them two sit in the backyard shirtless and you tip ice tubs on top of it.
I agree. You love the cold.
No, I hate the cold. Fucking hate it. No, you know what? We'll think of something. We'll put it up on TikTok.
Well, it has to be done.
And if United wins, you piss his nipples.
Done.
They're already pissed, babe. Already pissed.
No, we'll think of something. We'll put up on TikTok. So make sure you follow the socials in the description. All right, we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Okay. Napoli in the Serie A.
Oh,
Fucking dominant,
Fuck.
dominated that league. They played very well.
No one can
a
press
lot
them.
of superstars that introduced themselves to the
played
world.
really well.
Karavashala.
Not much competition in that league.
Well, they're not for them, but like one of the Italian teams is in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think, but I think that's what happens. Like they were more focused.
yeah.
Well, it just panned out that way. Napoli just dominated it. They were I think they were the first team in the top 5 leagues in Europe to actually win the league.
I was even surprised they fell out of the Champions League so easily.
Yeah, it was very easy.
Yeah,
and it was
so
very
they
surprising
should've
against
won.
AC
Yeah,
Milan. They
they
should have
should've
beaten them. 100% they should have beaten them. All right. And that team, I think Napoli's going to get raided. I think they're going to get raided by the big clubs. I think Osimhen's going. I think a few other players are going to go. I think,
they're also in the Italian league. Italian leagues will rate them, like the Italian team.
yeah, Juventus usually are very, very
they'll dive on
well known
everyone,
for
yeah.
doing that. Very well known for doing that. When a team's going good, they come in and rate all their
And
players.
they don't look the best at the moment anyway, so
They need it.
they start sending it.
All right, and then you move on to La Liga, Barcelona. In the league, the beginning of the season, I think the first
I
three
do
quarters
not
of
think
it.
they'll touch the title.
Yeah, at the beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but the first three quarters of the season, they were the best team by far. And then they dropped off towards the end, but by that point, it was way too far for Real Madrid to reach it. So they,
How does Real Madrid do that team not win that?
yeah, I don't know. It was a
That's the
massive,
thing, yeah, I thought Real Madrid easily.
it was a
like,
massive failure of a season.
It
Massive
was, it
failure
was.
of,
But
especially.
also I think
because of
that
last
they
season.
probably were focusing on the Champions League as well.
Oh,
Yeah, but they always
it's
do.
crazy
They
how much
al-
they focused on that, huh?
They always focus on Champions League. They always focus on the league as well.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, when they play, they want to win every title. It's not like,
That's what I like about them.
yeah, that's how they play, but instead they got nothing this season.
Yeah.
And Barcelona, you know, led by Lewandowski, young team all around them.
He's still playing out of his skin, bro.
Yeah, Lewandowski's a goal scorer, man. He's a goal scorer. That's what he does.
But it's
Okay.
like you said, the kids around him just
Coming up.
They've got a lot of heart, man.
Yeah.
Bro, they're so good. Gavi, Pedri, you know, Busquets, who, you know, getting on, officially said he's leaving at the end of the season.
Oh,
So
yeah?
he's been there through the Messi, the Xavi, the Iniesta era.
Maybe he'll go to a Saudi league.
He's probably going to go to the Saudi league.
Go to
make
Ronaldo.
some
Yeah.
money.
He's probably going to go to Saudi. So him, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest CDMs in the world ever.
Yeah,
ever.
I agree.
Busquets just does the things that no one wants to do.
His pace isn't that great on the game, but he's all right.
And on FIFA,
Oh,
you can't-
FIFA makes him look like the shittest player.
yeah, if you go off FIFA, you think he's the worst player. on
Yeah,
the-
once you hit 30 years old, they take 20 off your pace.
No,
Yeah.
but he never had good pace.
Never.
Even when he was
At one
20, he
stage,
never
I
had
think it
good
was like
pace.
40 something pace.
What was his highest? Was it 60?
But I don't think he got that high. He was always low. He was
But
always
in
low.
real life, he was
But in
always
real
a
life,
gun.
bro, he
What
was
a
just
what a
Because
player.
the worst
The
one
perfect
was
player there.
the worst one. Before we go back into it, was who was it? The Arsenal one, Mertesacker.
Mertesacker, bro.
29 pace for
He
a
was
centre back.
shit, bro. He was
Whatever it
so
was.
bad. All right, so Barcelona again winning La Liga. League One, PSG.
Obviously,
Different. Who won it last season? Someone different last season?
No, I think it's PSG as well.
I can't remember.
yeah. I feel like
I think it was.
someone got. It was one of the big teams that got down.
I think
It was
no,
Juventus. It was Juventus or PSG. It was one of them.
I think it was PSG lost it last season. But anyway, so we're talking about this season. They won the league this season. Pretty comfortable. Okay. I can't
Look at
remember.
the side
With a
they
team
have, bro.
like that,
I
team
think
Look
it
at the
was
side, man.
Rennes finished second, which is a very big accomplishment for them. But PSG with that team, if you weren't winning the league, heads are going. Heads are
If
fucking
you didn't at
flying.
least get one trophy in that season,
Heads are
that's-
fucking
yeah.
flying, bro.
Yeah,
Straight the
100%.
fuck out.
100%. You got a firing Mbappe.
Yeah,
You got a
Mbappe, Messi,
Messi,
Neymar.
Neymar.
What a team, bro.
Yeah, you got Renato Sanchez there. You got Kimpembe.
What a team. Okay.
Ramos.
And then the Bundesliga, like we just said, Bayern Munich on the final day at the feet of a young Musiala, steal the trophy from the Signal Iduna Park, take it to the Allianz. What a way to end the season. Fantastic win by Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund again, right fucking here. That's what you call a bottle.
Yeah.
That is a bottle. Not Arsenal, who fucking had such a good season. That is a bottle.
It is, yeah.
Massive bottle,
You
okay?
know, that
So I thought
reminds me
we
of-
lost.
you know when
Yeah.
you're eating like a bunch of grapes, and then you come to the last grape and it looks the best,
Yeah.
and then like a little kid comes and takes it off you. Hey, that's the trophy. Just go
And
on,
they can't
go on
do
like a
it-
grape.
And they can't do anything because they take it off the kid, but they're
Some
like, what the fuck,
examples,
why
right?
take a shit of kids?
Where do you come up with your shit?
I just like grapes, man.
You do like grape.
Have you had the new Fairy Floss grapes?
Yeah, I have actually.
Pretty good.
Wow.
What about freezing them? I didn't even know that was a thing until you done it.
Yeah, you gotta freeze grapes.
Freezing grapes.
Yeah, you freeze them and then you
I don't know. I didn't know that.
There's
then
new
yeah.
flavors now coming out.
smack on it. All right, and now we go back to the Premier League. We're going to talk about, that is the league we watch the most, okay? You do watch a bit of the Bundesliga, but...
That's right, live it. So, yeah.
All right. So we go back to the Premier League. All right, we're going to talk about our player of the season, young player of the season, coach of the season, the disappointment of the season, the most improved team in the season, and the goal of the year, and our game of the year. Okay, so they're the categories we have. We'll start off with player of the season. We'll start off from left to right.
Player of the season for me will be Haaland, for sure.
Yeah, I've got Haaland as well.
I've got Kevin De Bruyne.
Why?
I just feel like without him, with the assists and all that stuff, a lot of Haaland's goals go missing as well.
Yeah, but you can't... it's your opinion.
It's-
But to score 35, 36 goals in a
100%.
season...
No, Haaland, the things he was breaking was not normal. But I'm just saying, like, without De Bruyne, in the City team.
He did assist him a
Yeah,
lot.
it's
He
a different
did assist
team.
him a lot,
It's obviously
but
a different team.
I don't see how you can break the all-time, goal scored in a season and not get Player of the Season. So that's why I went with Haaland.
It's not Daniel too.
Yeah,
Have him for the next one,
Coach. All right, we'll move on. Young Player of the Season again.
You're going young player is Haaland, obviously.
Haaland, yep.
I was at Thailand, but I just went someone else for the sake of it. Odegaard
Played good.
or Saka. I had both of them. I just knew you were going to pick Haaland. That's
You
all
have
it
to
is.
go
It is
Haaland.
Haaland. It is.
Okay.
I'm just-
But special honourable shout.
Oh, sorry, yes,
Odegaard.
honourable mention.
I think Odegaard doesn't count for it, but
Is he
I think
over?
he's 24. I think. But maybe he
Oh,
does. But
Saka.
Saka's a
Oh,
good
Saka,
shout.
yeah.
Saka's a good
Saka
shout.
is a
But
good shout. Saka
I
killed
think
it this year.
Player of the Season and Young Player of the Season, for me, had to be Haaland. You don't do what he done and get nothing. Okay? So, Coach of the Season, who do you have?
I have two. Well, I'll say Arteta, but Pep is up there too.
Okay, yeah, I've got Arteta as well.
I tell you.
Yeah, for what he's done with the Arsenal club, 100% overachieved.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
100%.
definitely.
He overachieved. He got so close to a title that they haven't won in fucking 20 years now.
Yeah, 20 years
Long,
next year.
long
Shit.
time. Yeah, next year. Yeah, so 19 years this year, and they got so close. And to get what he got out of them players for that long of the season, he done very well.
very well.
He done very.
You
Excuse
got
me.
to
Very
give
well.
credit when credit's due.
100%. All right, disappointment of the season. I'm sure this is the same for all of us.
Oh, it's good.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea.
I should put Liverpool.
They've been rubbed. No, they
Just for the
picked
sake
up.
of it, just for the
Yeah,
sake
but it's
of
just
it.
Chelsea. You can't fucking go past them, bro. Like,
It's embarrassing.
we're looking at it in a season where Everton, who have never been relegated from a season, like I said before, they can possibly get relegated, and we're not even talking about them. We're talking about Chelsea. We're going to finish in fucking 12th. I think they're going to finish in 12th. It's fucking embarrassing for the money that they've spent, for everything that they've done. Fucking embarrassing.
They just had an open checkbook and did not know how to use it.
Yeah, it was fucked. And that was the first full season under their new owner.
Why does he keep laughing?
I don't know what's going on. What's funny? Is something on my face? All right.
Some of my teeth.
I think the autism's kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So everything that all the money that they've spent, their performances, fucking has to be the disappointment of the season.
Guarantee.
All right. Then I move on to most improved team of the season. I think this is again the same for everyone.
Brighton for me.
I've got Brighton.
You went to Arsenal?
No, I'll say Brighton more.
Yeah, I've got Brighton. Thank God. I've got a little
The
Brighton.
Roosters.
He's got Brighton, yeah. All right, so Brighton, 100% what Arsenal's done is impressive, but what Brighton have
From
done...
Brighton, yeah, from where they moved.
Wow.
Bro, the team they have, the money that they have to spend on players, they signed smart, they signed well.
It's not like they chased big names too.
No,
they
bro,
didn't.
they have to find players.
They found players that just fit their style.
And that's it, and they played. And then this is in a season where halfway through the year, their coach left. And then they got De Zerbi in, and then he's fucking kicked off, and they've played better than when Potter was there. I'm surprised Chelsea didn't go on for De Zerbi.
Growth hormones, that's all.
Tried to get, you reckon they're on the peptides? Yeah, I think they're all on peptides anyways.
Shane Flanagan was their coach last year.
All right. Okay, so Brighton, most improved most improved team of the season. Okay, and then we go to our game of the year. So this was hard. We had to go through a lot of games just to remember everything because it's a fucking long
Yeah.
season.
I still haven't. I'm not sure.
You don't know?
No.
Okay.
I
I've
don't
got
really have a game in mind.
I've got United Arsenal versus United when Arsenal beat us 3-2.
That was a good game.
I think it was such a good game, and Nketiah scored the winner in the 90th minute. We opened up the scoring, and then they took the lead 2-1. We equalised with Martinez with that looping header, and then Nketiah.
Oh, yeah, what a header.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then Nketiah in the 90th minute fucking broke my heart.
It was literally over. Literally just kicked the ball and it's over.
Yeah, broke my heart. It was literally the last kick of the game, and he scored, and that was such a good game. Like even though we lost,
Did we watch that together?
yes, yeah, didn't we?
Oh, I didn't. I was at home.
You remember? Yeah, we watched it together. It was such a fucking good game.
It was a good
It was a very good game.
Crack again.
What do you got down?
When Manchester United beat Manchester City.
That was a good game. I was thinking about it.
Look, it was a good game, and as well, the fans, like the people that we know that support City, were like up and around playing with their thumbs.
It was just me. We're in Malaysia together.
Yeah,
Just say it.
that's more like
Me.
okay, it was you. He was jumping around the room. You saw him. He was screaming and all this stuff, eating on this dining table.
I was
And
hungry.
then when United went up, started dancing around him.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
I was waiting for my grab so I can
Good
get
old
food.
grab. Fuck 'em.
Would you get KFC? I had KFC over there. Was not
Yeah, it was not.
Yeah, so no, that was a very good game. That was very good. I just think the Arsenal United game was just so much more back and forth. 5 goals scored.
A lot more entertaining.
Yeah. Have you thought of one now?
I would say,
United Arsenal?
yeah, it was a good game.
And then we move on to our goal of the season, the last category we have here. Start with you, Moy.
I'll say Enciso.
Enciso?
Enciso.
Enciso? Enciso.
But I don't know how to say his name.
Enciso.
That's the one.
It's
Enciso.
bad. That's all.
Brighton from Enciso.
Yeah, which
Brighton.
one?
Enciso from Brighton. Was it his debut?
No.
No, it wasn't his
It
debut.
was the first time I've ever seen him against
Yeah,
Chelsea.
yeah, against Chelsea.
what
He
a
came off the
fucking
bench.
Screamer.
He came off the bench.
What a screamer.
Brother, he just outside of the box smacks it.
Yeah, that was a fucking
Top
very
right
good goal.
corner.
All right, my goal of the season, Enciso, but this one against Manchester City.
Yeah.
I just think it was just a better goal.
Bro, they're very similar.
Yeah, very similar. But bro, the way he hit the one against City, like I said before, hits the side netting. Fucking, you could have had 3 keepers in there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not saving it.
I feel like this kid
It was fucking
does,
unbelievable.
like you were saying before, does not score normal goals.
Yeah.
It's always screamers or
He
nothing.
has to score screamers.
It's a screamer or nothing.
That's it. I'm not scoring a normal goal. Fuck that. I'll kick it backwards if I'm in the box.
Yeah, why not?
And Bill, your goal of the season?
Oh, I've got the Albo Imbo from Teddy and Drew Hutchinson. No, I've got Thomas Partey against Nottingham Forest, if you remember.
The one where he just banged it.
So just someone just rolls it to him
he
and
just
one
bangs
time
outside the
smacks
box.
it
Yeah,
around.
it's a
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
good goal. Very good goal.
Thomas
I fucking
Partey.
forgot about that goal.
I seen that today.
It was a very good goal. All right, so that is everything Premier League, European leagues done. Okay, we gave our awards for the Premier League, the league we watch more than any other league. Okay, that's our thoughts on it. Tell us what you think in the comment section below. If you have, give us your own least player of the season, young player of the season, coach of the season, disappointment of the year, game of the year, most improved team of the year, and goal of the year. On the comment section below, make sure you go into the description, follow the socials, you'll find them there, and that is it for this episode. Another, again, a special episode. Football is wrapping up, and that's it, go. But rugby league is still kicking on, so
Yes,
see
sir.
you next week. Peace.
He kicked him in the face. Absolutely wrestling